Andres Arrea, where today we're jumping into the fall of the house of Usher. This is episode 6, and we have 2 more episodes to go. So we have, 2 kids and father to die. I don't know why the sister is immune to death, but apparently she is. At least I think so. I don't think she's gonna die. I think she's gonna be the lone survivor for some odd reason. But yes, we have 2 more kids to die. So who do I think is going to die today? Hair flip. Who do we leave most impression? I don't know. Actually, to tell you the truth, it's going to be very interesting which one does die. I feel like the son who's with the wife who lied to him, he's gonna probably kill her. And because the daughter killed her girlfriend or wife, I'm not sure which one it was, in the last episode, I think we're gonna take a break from spousal abuse, and we're going to go to the woman who broke up with her man, who was the workout one. I think she's gonna die now. This is like this is like the House of Clue. Who killed who? So I'm ready to find out what's going to happen. So far, this show is amazing. Isn't it amazing, y'all? It has been amazing from the bottom to the top to the top to the bottom. And I'm ready to go to the top to the bottom. Yes. I'm ready to get into this show. So if you would like to see this in a full reaction, of course you can. For the second and third tier here on this damn platform that will always copyright all my damn stuff, as well as my other lovely platform, Patreon. So please sign up to one of those platforms today and be able to see this in a full reaction before it goes away. Now, if you would like to support this channel for free, please do so and hit that like button, share, and don't forget to comment down below. I feel like I was saying down below a lot. So let me shut up and get to this reaction. I'm so tired of saying the same shit every single reaction. So without further ado, let's jump into the fall of the house of Usher to find out exactly what the show has got to give. Hey girl, I think you're gonna die today. Ooh, she going through it, y'all. Oops. She's so gonna die.
Welcome all and thanks for coming. I am not Bill T. Wilson. Came up with a Goldbug lifestyle to change the fucking.
Oh my god. Oh my god, this one's kind of scary.
Guard? There is a fucking bodyguard outside who is authorized to use lethal force.
What's that?
Tamerlane, you've got to sleep. Just go, please. Just go to sleep.
Leo chasing a cat alone in his loft. Victorine's weird experiences at work, and now this. There's no way you witnessed these events. So what is this your best guess?
This is what happened.
How could you know that?
I know because they told me. It's fit for a queen. Queen Tusret. Place of her eyes to give her power and sight in the afterlife. You have to ask the right questions, not what do the sapphires cost, but what does the Supreme Council of Antiquities cost? What do the Egyptian National Police cost? Answer those questions. Rip the eyes out of a goddess with my pocketbook and some patience. Does that make me a god? Don't all answer at once.
Have you been home yet?
Been told me to come straight here before the press gets it. I'm spending the night in my office since the first League on lunch.
That's not what I think it is.
It's for Stalker property. I couldn't leave it for the police.
You're going to annihilate that security company. The guard was 30 feet away.
There's no one in there.
We don't need to know how it's happening to know it's happening. We are under attack. The family firewall you've always talked about is being dismantled, one brick at a time. You won't have a family left. You won't have a company either.
That's something we can work with, at least. I'll have my hand around the throat of every board member by lunch. Tell Pim to summon the troops and spin up the circus. I'm taking the war to the shareholders.
Raji?
You didn't come home last night and just... I don't know, not call me.
Hold on.
Christ, breakfast of fucking champions again.
Victorine Lafricade and her partner, Alessandra Ruiz, were found deceased in their home in the early hours of the morning. What is being described as
oh my God.
gruesome scene.
Dad.
An outpouring of support by...
You're safe. You'll have a bodyguard at school. You're completely safe, honey. Victorine, your Uncle Leo, your Aunt Camille, your Uncle Perry. None of them were right. Honey, did you hear that? Tragedy. Victorine is gone. Suicide. But it just shows to go you. You can never really know anyone.
Are the doctors coming? The specialists you talked about?
Soon.
It's all over the news. You weren't answering.
Of course I've heard about Vic.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay.
I know you think you're tougher than all this, but you're not. And you have not been okay for a while now. But you're not alone in this.
Can we put this out of its misery, please?
What did I do that was so egregious? All you've ever cared about is our brand.
Right.
Our brand. Thing, this Goldbug, it's different than anything else that my family has ever done. We can be about health and about beauty, and the Usher name is more than just Roderick and Madeline. And I'm scared of it.
You remember the other side of it too. Remember what happened in '96?
Mr. Usher.
They try to kill me, but I don't die. Heads fucking roll on the other side. Why aren't you in school?
Are you kidding? They excused me.
It is madness. And the sooner you understand that, the better off you'll be.
I'm worried, Grandpa. I'm worried about my dad. Something's off with him.
Sometimes things are just off. Is but a dream within a dream.
He's lost it too, sis.
For example, as those who dream by day are cognizant of many things which escape those who dream only by night.
Are you okay?
I am. I'm fine. I'm just...
That's Fortunato property.
Sergeant, we got this asshole.
We're ready for you in here, Mr. Pym. The DA has assured me that if you find anything relevant to our case on those devices, you'll turn it in. See something of interest, Mr. Pym?
Mr. Usher welcomes you into his daughter's home, but his patience isn't endless. I'm having Richard Parker for dinner, so tell him I might be late.
Dad, are you here?
Hey there.
Oh, fuck. I'm so sorry. Oh, no. No, thank you. Sorry. Have you seen my father? Where is he?
You ever been alone in this house? It's fucking huge. A lot of stairs. No one ever sees me here. No one is here in general. I'm sorry about Victorine and Camille. I guess all these terrible things, and I thought it's when people come together. But we've never been further apart.
It's not you, it's all of us. It always has been.
I know. I thought when we got together, this family's fucking huge, isn't it? Be really part of something, you know?
Just tell him I came by if you talk to him before I do.
I need something that will impress the board, and I need it now. In an easy class. What about the Dow, Japan, hell, fucking Germany?
It's doing better than expected, but it's not ready for the board, Miss Usher.
Well, what the fuck am I paying you people for? If we can crack consciousness mapping, it's about living per fucking ever.
I found a patient file at Vic's. There was a photograph attached. It was him. You are absolutely correct. This is intentional. You have been targeted.
What makes you say that?
Here. She used this address on her file.
That's right. You remember the Trans-Globe expedition? 79 to 82, circumnavigated the globe.
Swamps and jungles of Mali and the Ivory Coast, unexplored crevasse fields in Antarctica.
He put law school on hold to elbow his way onto the expedition, and he saw the fucking world. Arthur Gordon Pym was bending the planet over and taking his piece. I like to think he's eating human flesh. I like to think he took a piss on the tip top of the world.
Guy can dream.
Found an island at the top of the world that he called Ultima Thule. We didn't send a private investigator to find that woman. We didn't send the police. We didn't send a hitman. We didn't send a mercenary. We sent Arthur Gordon Pym.
They landed back in England in '82. I watched most of it on TV.
And at this point, isn't it all just water under the...
Roderick.
Thanks for doing this.
It's risky.
Yes, it is. I won't deny it. Because no matter how badly we hurt him, if we don't kill him, he'll kill us both. You know that. Patient records, sure, but I'm more interested in the consent for care forms. I'm putting my neck out there into a fucking guillotine. My neck's right next to yours. Making copies of their crimes.
And then will you testify?
Yes, but it's complicated.
It's not just a vendetta against your awful boss. Or about your dad.
This is worth
the risk.
You said it.
Was there anything in her system? Any drugs whatsoever? And there was no one else in the apartment.
Look at the fucking file.
Pictures, a bogus address, but what did she do to them?
I don't know. We tracked down that bar you mentioned, Madeline. Only the location you gave me isn't a bar. It was never a bar. You two said you walked to this bar from Fortunato that night?
We did.
I looked at every bar in a 5-mile radius of Fortunato going back to 1975. I've also been running her images through a facial recognition suite. No hits in law enforcement.
See, this is going nowhere.
Oh, wait, that's...
David Koch. 7 years ago.
That's Gina.
Gina Reinhardt. Mining magnate. These were taken in 2011.
So she's a stalker. She stalks important people. This is from the 80s.
That's Prescott Bush, 1944. Rockefellers. Doheny. Vanderbilts.
Photoshop. She sprinkled bogus images of herself online. She knows what we're looking for. It's a prank. Give you a photo of Pim blowing Elon Musk.
Don't be such a fucking child. Remember what happened that night. Remember what she said. But the question is not yet settled as to whether madness is or is not the loftiest intelligence.
So for someone to fake these photographs, we're looking at deep state black ops level cyber manipulation. They wanted us to have this exact conversation. The question is, why?
It's all right, don't worry. No, it's not my fault. No, it's not your fault, dear. Don't blame yourself.
Now she's moving again. And more than ever, she's talking even.
Really?
We gotta tell the doctor.
We sure do.
Full-time care, but well, I haven't seen anybody.
Well, like you said, she's doing so much better now, so they come when they're needed. Your mom is gonna get what she needs. And who better to take care of her than us, right? We always have been so good to her, haven't we?
I can't imagine how you must be feeling.
I'm pretty good, sweetie.
I mean, don't think. She's...
You understand that you're perfectly safe, right? But you're gonna be okay. I'll make sure of it. I heard you talking. I think it's neat that you can talk again. Don't get me wrong. It's just, what's the point? Because if you're talking, you're lying. How long were you fucking him? Okay, enough. No. You were aware the whole time, right? And it's important that you were aware. You can still see me. Let's see how long this does last.
I nearly spat out my tea when your secretary told me where you were. What are you doing down here anyway?
Listening.
If not for her, for the company we are drowning, trial, the deaths.
It's a waste of time.
Because right now she seems more interested in pulling this family out of its nosedive than you do. For what?
Bills.
Shut your mouth. Get your shit together. You know as well as I do what's happening here. Stop playing stupid. Hide behind this diagnosis all you want. But right now, I need you to pull your head out of your ass. Your daughter needs you.
Surrounded. How many people are up there anyway? 100?
Wow.
World is closing in, and we need something like Goldbug, something that could be positive. They need to get used to seeing your beautiful face out there. Miss him. You are, darling. I promise you that, because whatever it is you think you miss, you can get it anywhere. But he wouldn't shut up about kids.
Why do they always want you to have kids?
Figure out they're gonna die. All they want to do is fuck. Break both legs.
Don't break the legs, girl. Don't break the legs.
Pleasure to introduce the founder of Goldbug, Tamerlane Usher. Celebrate Goldbug, as you will see tonight.
What are you doing here?
And excuse my French, I'm not excited.
To change lives, and that is what the fuck we are doing here.
Meet Goldbug, the first true high-end beauty, fitness, and health lifestyle. Let's start with our Goldbug boxes, just the first tier in our tower of youth. No two boxes are the same because no two people.
I agree.
We've contracted with luxury companies, French energy oil, made with black diamond truffle extra. I don't know how I look, but I feel 10 years younger. This moisturizer is What the fuck are you doing here?
Super proud of you.
That's enough about me. Let's talk about you. Before we get to our fitness integration dug so deeply into your business, if you would
She's
just
trying to find.
look under your assigned seat.
Watch. Mine's full of pound.
All the products contained in our Goldbug boxes.
Tonight is about positive reinforcement. I've been stressed out, working too much. So, Bill?
Turn it off.
Wait, armpits for
Please
a minute.
turn
and
it
then
off.
I want you to lick her ass.
Lily's not chilled.
Tamerlane Usher is over.
Hello? Honey? It was awful. I am so sorry, Bill.
You can call him back. Still got time.
You fucking psycho stalker!
That would be so much easier, wouldn't it? You absorbed your twin in the womb. That's fucking hardcore. And I spent 40 years growing tiny little tendrils into your brain. I'm finally taking over. What do you want? What I want is for you to relax. You keep swinging away like that, you're only hurting yourself.
Fuck you!
I'm not sure you've got time for that.
Why are you so fucking scared of me?
Tammy. Honey. No one can take being shot down or perfectly still and breathe before the inevitable. You might not believe me, but this part has nothing to do with you.
I just want
some sleep.
Now, girl! Well. I can't believe that's how she died. Like, that death was gruesome. But she, like, okay, so it was extremely believable, like, her losing it. But that jump, and then you hit the top, like, if I'm losing it, like, I don't know. That was a crazy way to die, though. She pretty much, I mean, they all really kind of killed themselves, right? I think they pretty much, This is a crazy episode. So here's my thing. Okay, so in the beginning, it was I liked this episode. It wasn't my favorite episode. I liked it though. I think I would give this episode an 8. I enjoyed the last episode a lot more than I enjoyed this episode, and it's not because the actress didn't give, because the actress completely gave. I think for some odd reason, it kind of was losing me in the beginning of the episode, and I don't know why. I don't know if there was a lot of like, generally in every single episode of this show, how many more times can I say the word episode? But in the beginning of this episode, I try not to say it, but there was about majority of it like speaking and us trying to go back and then figure out what the sister was saying and then go back in time, and then there was a lot of moving parts in that way, which I bet you a lot more people would have liked than me. I already have a short attention span, so when you're trying to spew a lot of things and I'm trying to figure things out and you're giving me a lot more information, and then I'm in the back of my head, I'm like, well, how is she gonna die? It was just, I don't know. I want a lot of, this story tells the story and gives you a lot of action at the end. That's why I always know at the ending of each episode, I know I'm gonna be like, yes, like I'm gonna be shocked and awed. But in the beginning, I generally say within 15 minutes of the show, it kind of, for me, I go in and out. But I bet you everybody loved this episode. I feel like this episode, the vast majority would have really digged it. But I did enjoy it for what it was. I feel like them giving us what the father is doing with the wife has been in almost every single episode building that up. He's the only son or only child that I feel like we've been with through his whole spiral. And now he's the last one. So the next episode, he's definitely going to lose it. I hope the daughter is going to be okay. I don't know if the wife is going to be... Yo, that lady threw that thing at that wife's head. I don't know if she survived that or if she's dead as well. That was a gag. The sister now knows that saw the lady. And by the way, I do know now that the lady is considered death because somebody commented and let me know that it was death. So I'm going in knowing like, okay, so this lady is death, and now the sister must know it. There's obviously, by the ending of this season or episodes, the series finale, we're gonna know what this conversation that they had, that they're preluding us all to think about, and for us to know that there was a conversation between this bartender and the brother and the sister, and now we're just gonna find out, and we're almost there. We have 2 more episodes to go. The son is gonna die in the next episode. I'm assuming the father is gonna die. I think that the sister is going to live forever. That's gonna be her curse, and Arthur is probably gonna die by possibly the next episode as well, or the series finale. I don't know. Pick your pick, pick your choose. I'm kind of curious why Death is doing this to this particular family. Is it because they're so corrupt? Well, then Death needs to go by a lot of other families, because I'm telling you, you want a list? Because there's a list. But I would give this an 8. I think it was a good episode, but not the strongest. And it gave a very strong ending, but the vast majority of it, for me, was on and off a snooze fest. I was trying to find like a better way, because I wasn't like bored, but I definitely caught myself yawning more than often. And I'm always tired, you guys know. But if I yawn a lot in a show when I'm watching it, then I know I'm just like getting out of what I'm watching. So I think that I would give this episode an 8. I think, and then I thought the death at the end was so dramatized. Like girl, you're smashing glass, you're stepping in it. Like, at least the last sister sold that she was a lunatic, right? This one was trying to sell us that she was losing it and like her sleep. Maybe that's what it was. Also, like, she would go to sleep and the next minute, like, everything was happening. So I feel like that's probably what it also was. Okay. I feel like okay. It's still gonna be an 8. I think the actress also was amazing. I don't want to, I feel like I'm bashing the actresses, the actors, or the screen writers, or anything. I think production, I think everything about this show was good. I think it's just for my personality and my taste. It was a little bland. I need a little more salt and pepper, a little bit of Goya, and a little sazon. I was missing some ingredients, but I did like it. So please, guys, once again, help support this channel, guys. You know, I was yawning. I'm awake now. Andres is awake. I promise you. I got my lemon water mixed with a little bit of pink lemonade, amino acids. Everybody always asks me what I'm drinking. You guys now see me drink a lot as I'm watching the shows. I'm trying to lose some weight and try to be active as well. So, but because of all of that, can you please hit that like button? Can you please share? Can you please comment down below? Can you please? Thank you guys so much. I've been seeing other reactors or everybody on YouTube that has a platform always like kind of like beg for people to like, share, and comment. And I think it's a whole key to the gags, the lemons, and squeeze of the juices, because like we all really do appreciate you guys just doing that couple of seconds, free things, and just helping the videos out, because we spent a lot of time on these things, darling. And I'll see you guys next time with more The Fall of the House of Usher.